lots and lots of folks within my own mastermind group that I'm a part of, my own Amazon mastermind, and also within other folks that I know who sell on Amazon. I've experienced some huge impacts to their reviews this week, myself included. So for myself, one of the products that I set up 3 years ago was a product in the dog niche, dog supplements, and it was basically probiotics for dogs. It's niched, but that's basically what it is. And I started that product 3 years ago, and it does very, very well. And this week, like I always do, I was checking my reviews on Amazon, and I noticed that I'd lost, it was just under 100 reviews. And when I looked a little bit further into that, I noticed that it was the reviews that I'd got initially when I launched my product on Amazon 3 years ago. I used a service called Viral Launch to do that. And back then it was fantastic and clearly did a great job for me because I made a lot of money on the back end of it. But 87 of those reviews, give or take, got deleted by Amazon this week, okay? And I'm not the only one. Heaps and heaps of people have had that happen. And what Amazon basically said was I had manipulated the review system, which I had. And as a result of that, they were deleting all the reviews that they felt had been manipulated. So that was interesting, and lots of folks had that happen. So just know that that's something that's going on. It's an ongoing thing. So what I suggest that you do is do not use services like that for getting reviews. Do not use, like in my inner circle, for instance, a strategy that I taught 5 or 6 months ago was setting up a Facebook group and then owning the Facebook group and getting reviews from that. Do not do that. The best thing you can do now is to follow my advice, which is in the AOE training. It's in module 6, number 5, how to get your initial reviews, okay? So follow all of my advice, what's in there about getting your initial reviews, and that will steer you in the right direction. I saw this, which I thought was brilliant. Clearly these have had their reviews deleted as well. You can see that they've now on their hero image put more than 300 5-star reviews before the Amazon crash, which is something I've never heard of before, the Amazon crash. But it sounds like they've had all of their reviews deleted. So they've gone from over 300 reviews to 0 reviews. So Amazon deleted every single one of their reviews, which is just, it's shocking really. But Amazon's on a mission to protect their business and protect their brand, and so clearly they need to make sure that people trust the reviews that are there. So I thought that was kind of cool. I don't know how long they will be allowed to have that. Not very long, I would imagine. They would be able to put, because it's just against Amazon's terms of service to put that on there first and foremost. So as soon as Amazon spot it, then that will get taken down, which could mean, because it's currently the best seller, that they end up shooting themselves in the foot. All right, so that's the first thing. It's a clever idea. I agree. Yeah, if they lose it if it's gone through. So Annie said it's a clever idea. It is a clever idea, and it's a good little hack, but it's against Amazon's terms of service for their images. You can normally get away with putting things like this bonus thing in there, but if anything around putting 5-star reviews on anything like that on images, Amazon hates that because that is image manipulation. So yeah, it's a dodgy place for them to be. I would not put it at risk, put it like that. And that also, while I'm on this image, let me just give the image to you guys actually. So you guys can go check it. Hey John, how are you mate? Thanks for joining me tonight. Send to all. So you guys can go check it out. So the other thing that's happened this week as well is, I get to talk about that too on this. So the other thing that's happened as well is that enhanced brand content, which is this is all EBC, enhanced brand content. They have introduced some new templates. There was 5 templates that you could use with EBC. That's now changed. There's now more templates that you can use. And prior to the change, I always suggested that you use template number 4 because in my experience that was the best performing template. Okay, this looks like template number 1. So that layout is template number 1 by the look of it. Okay, so I will be testing the new templates and I'll let you know what's going on with regards to those. Once I see which one works best, then I'll give you the heads up on which one, based on my own testing, performs best. So just give you an update on that. The other update I wanted to give you as well, Jeanette's here, William's here, or Bill should I say, and Marty's here. How are you folks? Is also around these images. So this image here, for instance, well, no, let's go there. So these images, let's just open one up, and we should be able to just pull it up. Come on, thank you. These images here, for a long time, Amazon didn't index the name of those images. All right, the name of the images is typically what you call the JPEG file of those images. So when you upload an image into Amazon for your product listing, the image title would be something typically like image1.jpg for a JPEG file, for instance. And for a long time that was fine, but Amazon has just started indexing the actual title of the images, and so now you must use something very, very simple like Pixlr or something like that to name your images properly. So for instance, let me just show you how that works. Let's just copy this, bring it across to Pixlr. So all you need to do is open Pixlr, pixlr.com/editor, and upload your image. I'm just going to do this one from here. So upload your image, and you can see the title currently is untitled. Well, I would just need to save that properly as something else. So I'm going to save it as, instead of saving it as untitled, I'll save it as let it be, for instance. And that way, that name, let it be, would become part and parcel of the overall SEO strategy for that specific product listing. So what you want to do is your images, name each of them, so all different images, all 9 different images, name each of them a different thing, one of your main keywords, your brand name, supplemental keywords, etc., etc. So that's the new strategy to follow with regards to naming protocols for your images, okay? Hope that makes sense. Hey, thanks so much for watching that video, and I hope that you got some massive value from it. Before you go, do you live in Australia? If you do, this is for you. Would you like to learn how to sell things on Amazon here in Australia? Would you like to know what sells really, really well and what sells for the maximum amount of profit? Would you like to know where you can source those products from, whether that be in China or here in Australia, and how to source them so you pay bottom dollar and get maximum value for what you're doing? If you do, please subscribe to my channel and like this video, and you'll learn that and much more. It's the exact same information that people like Jeff from New South Wales have used to make $45,000 a month on Amazon, that Sue, who's from the sunny coast, has used to purchase herself a brand spankly BMW every single year as a result of her e-commerce business, and the lovely Kate from Bowral in New South Wales has used to make $32,000 a year on, a month, not a year, a month on Amazon, and indeed Anthony, who makes $15,000 a month on Amazon, selling, as he puts it, odds and sods. If you'd like to learn the exact same information that they use to maximize their profits for their Amazon businesses, subscribe to this video, like my channel, post below if you want me to teach you something. Okay, I'm out of here. Speak to you soon. Bye. Subscribe. Do it now.